aquí está mi promotor y él es el que tiene que hacer también el trabajo abajo. Él es el que nos trae las oportunidades, las opciones y ojalá que también en algún momento se pueda dar.
Talented fighters. What did you make of Ryan Garcia's victory against Devin Haney?
Ay, se puedan hacer grandes peleas contra los grandes nombres.
It was a victory that it was surprising, but it's a good thing for boxing. Then it's a very
It's another pile of woes for Ryan Garcia, as Isaac Cruz has rejected and shut down any chance of a possible match with Ryan Garcia, following his recent test failure.
Hey, we going bullshit, bro. Okay, so supposedly I'm clean the whole way through. The last literal moment, I'm not that much of a fucking idiot, first of all. These motherfuckers set it up. How they have this excuse already built in?
Es que iba a ganar Ryan y bueno, fue una sorpresa que yo creo que en lo personal me llevé y a mucha gente. Yo soy campeón, también estoy listo para el que se hace Ryan, sea quien sea.
Ryan Garcia might be acting indifferent in the midst of these, but the consequences are damaging. And now it's Pitbull Cruz coming out with claims that he won't be involved in any match with a cheat. Let's hear him out.
First of all, these motherfuckers set it up. How they have this excuse already built in? His fucking brother was like, oh, he's gonna test positive. How the fuck would you know that?
Ryan Garcia and Isaac Pitbull Cruz have one thing in common. They both had mind-blowing victories in their last fight. Sadly, many differences exist between both fighters regarding their last fights, and they do not in any way seem like good reasons. First off, while Isaac Cruz was able to clinch his very first world title with his big win over Rolly Romero, Ryan Garcia, despite his win, lost his chance to clinch the title by showing up at the weigh-in with a weight of 143, 2 pounds, which was 2 pounds more than the weight limit. Also, and most notably, Isaac Cruz had no controversy surrounding his win, while Ryan Garcia has seen his win come through several layers of controversy. First, there were controversies involving the Haneys and referee Harvey Dock.
All the people is talking shit about you, what can you tell?
Yeah, fuck them all, bro. They're all trying to take my victory away. This is some bull fucking shit.
On the fight night, it was obvious to all that Devin Haney wasn't the only one fighting against Ryan Garcia, as referee Harvey Dock countlessly made some funny moves and decisions in Devin Haney's favor. It made many question if there was a case of bribery between the Haneys and Harvey Dock, and once that was resolved, the most shocking news broke. Veteran boxing reporter Dan Rafael was the first to share a report of Garcia's failed test, claiming the result was related to the performance-enhancing substance Ostarine. According to the letter, Garcia tested positive for Ostarine, a selective androgen receptor modulator, SARM, that is not approved for human use or any kind of consumption in the United States. As a matter of fact, according to the United States Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, and the World Anti-Doping Agency, it is prohibited in any country. Ostarine is a drug used to prevent muscle loss and improve lean body mass and is used in the treatment of women with breast cancer.
Bro, somebody paying somebody.
All right, it's all right. Everybody relax. It's still the greatest show in the world. You saying it's facts?
No.
Let us know.
No, this is definitely fake news.
Rafael noted that Garcia tested positive on April 19th, the day before the fight, and on April 20th during his post-fight evaluation. Also, ESPN's Mike Coppinger then reported that they had obtained a VEDA letter confirming the situation. Garcia spent the build to the fight engaging in bizarre behavior, ranting on social media about various conspiracy theories claiming to be in possession of proof of aliens. However, Ryan Garcia has not welcomed these claims regardless of the evidence against him. In his most recent public appearance at the fight that saw Canelo Saul Alvarez grab his 61st win in 65 fights against Jaime Munguia, Ryan Garcia also denied the allegations for the umpteenth time after commenting about the match. After the match, he commented on Canelo's victory against Jaime Munguia when he was questioned by a reporter. He said, "Great fight, great fight. Canelo showed his experience. Jaime was game though. Jaime is a dog."
But, Jaime likes to get lazy on the inside, picked him up. It was good. It was a good fight.
What do you tell Canelo? Obviously, he's shown you mad love. You guys.
Who's next? I just want to know who's next.
Talking about the fourth round knockout, he added, Uppercut? Nice uppercut. You know, Jaime likes to get lazy on the inside. Canelo picked him up. It was a good fight. When asked about Canelo's next match, he also reiterated the cry of many supporters, saying he wanted a Canelo versus Benavidez matchup next. Who's next? I just want to know who's next. I want to see him fight, obviously, David Benavidez next. So that's the fight I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, so I just want to know who's next. The next fight. We're going to clear my name very soon. Obviously, there's straight lies, you know. The levels that they supposedly found are the lowest possible levels you can.
He was then asked how he and his team were doing, considering the doping controversy he's been caught in lately. Very good. Everyone's looking very good. We're going to clear my name very soon. Obviously, the straight lines. You know, the levels that they supposedly found are the lowest possible levels you can imagine. It doesn't scream that I cheated, though, he replied.
So they trying to play me, try to take my victory. I never would. These motherfuckers are clowns. And we know damn well he don't really want the rematch.
Notably, this was his most recent public appearance, and again, he insisted that he knew nothing about the allegations levied against him, and these same claims have been made by him in numerous social media posts and interviews. Ryan had earlier denied the reports on social media and went on to post, recalling the fact that he was publicly talking about tests made during his training preparation. After posting a tweet featuring 3 crying emojis and LOL, Garcia briefly went live on X.
What's up, everybody? I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? You know, why didn't they come out with this?
You guys can see fake news, Garcia said. Fake freaking news. Don't believe these haters. I never freaking took a med in my freaking life. I don't even know how that stuff is. It's the weirdest stuff ever. Supposedly they had it already, but they released it after I won. It makes no sense. I tested the day of the fight, nothing. Somebody paying somebody. Garcia further denied wrongdoing in a profanity-laced post late Wednesday on X, formerly Twitter, describing it as fake news. Everybody knows that I don't cheat, Garcia said. What can I say? Why didn't they come out with this before the fight if they found it before? Why would they let me step into the ring as a cheater and then come out with a victory and post this? He added, these are people that are trying to attack me for whatever reason. I've never taken a substance in my life. I don't even know where to get substance at the end of the day. I barely take supplements. Big lies. I beat him. They are trying to take my greatest victory away. Kinda sad when you think about it. Why in the world would I volunteer for a test if I planned on taking those substances?
I came on here to address this bull fucking shit claim that I cheated.
Lies.
Yeah. Everybody knows that I don't cheat. What can I say? You know, why didn't they come out with this before, you know, the fight? If they found it before, why would they let me step into the ring as a cheat?
In a separate post, Garcia appeared to suggest a tainted herbal supplement was to blame for the test result. My bad, I shouldn't have taken this, Garcia wrote above a photo of a bottle marked ashwagandha root. According to sources, Ryan Garcia has 10 days to request his B sample to be tested. However, that might not save him in case the result of that test comes negative. But it's doubtful that Ryan Garcia is doing anything towards that. Rather than do that, he's been going around denying the allegations and questioning boxing authorities alongside Devin Haney and Bill Haney. In fact, shortly before the fight against Canelo Alvarez, Ryan Garcia had also responded to an interviewer who asked about the situation. So, supposedly, I'm clean the whole way through. The last literal moment, I supposedly took meds. I'm not that much of a freaking idiot. First of all, these guys set it up. How they have this excuse already built in? His damn brother was like, oh, he's gonna test positive for PED. How the hell would you know that?
We going bullshit, bro. Okay, so supposedly I'm clean the whole way through. The last literal moment, I'm not that much of a fucking idiot, first of all. These motherfuckers set it up. How they have this excuse already built in?
Come on now. They're trying to play me. They're trying to take my victory. I never took meds in my life. I never would. These guys are clowns. We know damn well that he doesn't really want the rematch because he just claimed I don't want no rematch. So there won't be a rematch.
Play me, try to take my victory. I never would. These motherfuckers are clowns. And we know damn well he don't really want the rematch because he just claimed I don't want no rematch. So there won't be no rematch. I beat the shit out of him. It was the easiest fucking fight I've ever had in my life.
He then ridiculed Devin Haney some more, saying, I beat the hell out of him. It was the easiest freaking fight I've ever had in my life. I'm not gonna fight him again. I felt like I was fighting an amateur. I made it look like he shouldn't even be in the ring with me. But if he wanted to do it again, I'm gonna end him even worse, because he's never gonna be the same after I whoop his head. You take a crazy beating like that. However, one person who seems so disinterested in all of Ryan Garcia's stories is Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Isaac Cruz happens to be one of the many professional boxers against Ryan Garcia. Like many others, he's chosen to believe the authorities who found Ryan Garcia guilty of doping. And truly, he wasn't only disappointed in Ryan Garcia, he also claimed he had no plans fighting a cheater. The exact statement of Devin Haney when asked about a possible rematch against Garcia. In his most recent interview, where he heavily criticized Ryan Garcia's cheating claims and emphasized that he wouldn't want to fight such a fighter again. Also, it's easy to see why Haney and his camp would want nothing to do with a rematch on their side. Garcia's behavior ahead of the fight was bizarre, even if an act, and he didn't bother to make weight, treating it as a joke and bragging about the weight advantage he'd bring with him to the ring. Add in a failed test and why would Haney want to subject himself to another round of dealing with Garcia?
They trying to play me, try to take my victory. I never would. These motherfuckers are clowns. And we know damn well he don't really want the rematch because he just claimed.
Haney also made this clear when he sat down with ESPN to discuss the situation. Honestly, I'm not too interested in a rematch, Haney said. You know, during the build-up, we saw a lot of interesting things from him. We saw his character. We saw the guy cheat. We see the type of person that he is. I don't see myself ever getting back into the ring with him. But I'm a fighter. I'm speaking right now with how I feel, but we never know what the future holds. And now Isaac Cruz has a similar opinion. When asked on what he felt about Ryan Garcia's recent failed test, Cruz responded, "If it's true, he would face the consequences. It's disappointing that boxers at this level are still guilty of such. I have nothing to say to him, and I'm not interested in having any fight with such a cheat." This was blunt from Pitbull Cruz, especially considering how much he had called out Ryan Garcia in the past for a possible fight between the both of them. After Isaac Cruz gave up on his years-long pursuit of a rematch with Gervonta Tank Davis, the popular lightweight champion from Mexico City had another target in his sights. Actually an old one, as Cruz hoped to unearth past business with Ryan Garcia.
Yo me puedo enfrentar a quien quiera, a quien no tenga miedo a venirme a enfrentar, y yo estoy dispuesto para enfrentarlo también.
He said, "I am no longer waiting on Gervonta Davis Abdul Wahid, Davis' chosen Muslim name," Cruz told reporters in a quote provided through Manny Pacquiao's MP Promotions. "Ryan Garcia has been calling us out for the last few fights. That's the fight I want and what my promoter wants for me. Call your attorney, Guadalupe Valencia, and quit running, poodle." The world champion contender had applied heavy pressure on a second bout versus Davis, with the benefit of a full training camp for both in preparation for each other. The cries fell on deaf ears, even though both were under the Premier Boxing Champions, PBC umbrella, and Cruz had risen to the top of the WBA lightweight rankings.
¿Analizas tú todo eso en cuanto a la pelea?
Pues es un peleador que su físico es muy grande y yo creo que para 147 sí es un peleador que puede llevar mucha desventaja.
Cruz then turned to Garcia, who, as at the time, just rebounded from an April 22nd knockout loss to Davis with an 8th-round knockout of Mexico's Oscar Duarte last December 2nd in Houston, Texas. Garcia has since publicly called for, in order, a shot at WBA junior welterweight title holder Rolando "Rolly" Romero, 15, 113 KOs, a high-profile showdown versus unbeaten two-division champ Devin Haney, 31-0, 15 KOs, and back to Romero, whom he hopes to face this spring. A fight between Garcia and Cruz was previously ordered by the WBC in 2022 as a planned title eliminator. Garcia and Golden Boy Promotions publicly expressed interest in the fight. However, Cruz was unavailable at the time, as was already committed to a fight versus Eduardo Zurdito Ramirez. Isaac Pitbull Cruz was unavailable for various reasons. Sean Gibbons, Cruz's rep and hype man, told reporters, "But the time is now. Pitbull has accepted Ryan Garcia's challenge. This is the fight we want for Isaac Pitbull Cruz, no question. So what's your excuse now, Ryan?" Notably, the World Boxing Council had previously ordered that they fought against each other in the past. The World Boxing Council, WBC, ordered a lightweight world title elimination fight between Ryan Garcia, while he was unbeaten, and contender Isaac Cruz. Mauricio Suleiman, the sanctioning body's president, announced back then,
Me gustaría enfrentar a Ryan Garcia. Recalcar que tanto Ryan como yo queremos la pelea. Nuestros managers están de acuerdo. Nuestros promotores también están de acuerdo. Las promotoras de ambos están de acuerdo.
representatives for both fighters were given 30 days to negotiate a deal before a June 14th purse bid. A deal between Garcia and Cruz, ranked number 5 and 6 respectively by The Ring at 135 pounds, was quite difficult to make due to promotional and network deals. Garcia was and is still promoted by Golden Boy Promotions, which streams its fights on DAZN, and Cruz was represented by manager Sean Gibbons and fights under the Premier Boxing Champions (PBC) banner, with fights that take place on PBC cards live on Showtime. Garcia, who is originally from Victorville, California, was ranked number 2 by the World Boxing Council, behind mandatory challenger Vasily Lomachenko, while Cruz was ranked number 4 by the sanctioning body based in Mexico City. The winner of the fight between Garcia and Cruz was to become the mandatory challenger to face WBC title holder Devin Haney, who would face Ring Magazine champion George Kambosos in Melbourne, Australia, as Lomachenko was not available to fight after he returned to his native Ukraine to fight against the invasion from Russia.
La razón por la que Guadalupe Valencia no quiere esta pelea es porque no tiene la confianza en su peleador y está buscando una pelea fácil como las que siempre le han.
I'm so excited! This fight just got ordered by the World Boxing Council. So little chance this man escaped from his fate when he entered the ring with me, stated Garcia to his followers on Twitter and several million on Instagram. Let's go! Pitbull roof time to make this happen. Don't do anything weird. Let's give the fans what they want. However, the fight between Garcia and Cruz was eyed for the same April 9th card, but promotional and network issues reportedly got in the way and it never held. And once his win against Devin Haney was sealed, Ryan Garcia called out Isaac Cruz for the fight between them that had never happened.
How did you proceed? He got wobbled bad. I mean, I'm surprised he has such good heart and like courage. Bro, I cracked him in that first round. I thought it was over. I was like, I won. Easy work. And then he came out firing in the second.
Isaac Cruz pointed that out in an interview. Isaac Pitbull Cruz didn't seem impressed with Ryan Garcia's entertaining 3-knockdown victory over previously undefeated Devin Haney on April 20th. Instead, Cruz, the popular World Boxing Association 140-pound champion, was more focused on Garcia blowing the weight by 2 pounds at the weigh-in, than what he did the next day, labeling him as frivolous and unserious. Ryan Garcia doesn't take things seriously, said Cruz, who was in Manhattan, New York on Wednesday to formally announce his match with Jose Valenzuela for his World Boxing Association belt on August 3rd in Los Angeles on a stacked card headlined by Terence Crawford Israel Madrimov. Even when he comes to the weigh-in, he's overweight by 3 pounds, Cruz told a group of reporters following the press conference. He doesn't take anything seriously. He needs to be more focused on training and he needs to be more serious, Garcia called out Cruz following the win against Haney. And Cruz wasn't surprised. It's not the first time, he said. It's been a lot of times he said he wants to fight. I'm ready and I want to fight him.
Yo creo que en general un poco su campamento porque pues en el peso tuvo mucho que deber y bueno, ya yo creo que si hubiera aguantado hubiera traído un poco más de condición.
After the match against Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia has called out tons of fighters and Isaac Cruz was one of them. As early as his post-match interview, he said, I don't think Tank's going to beat Frank Martin, but if he did, he wouldn't fight me because I'm moving up, Garcia said. I'm not doing 140, I'm going 147. I can't make a freaking 140. I never even technically fought at 140. I fought every time at 143. My body can't literally go lower than 143. It's impossible. I tried every technique. Can't do it.
I should have hurt. I really, but God protected me because I was blistering out of my mouth. I had no spit. It was hurt.
With plans to go up in weight, Garcia had at least one name in mind for a future opponent, although he's not cemented on anything just yet. I had a vision to fight Sebastian Fundora at 154 pounds, Garcia said. I don't know why, I just feel I could knock him out. I know that's really random. I just feel like I could get the title at 154. I fought guys that big before, and I've knocked them out in sparring. Cold, they slept them. I want to do it. Shout out Fundora, no disrespect. However, With his choice to leave the 140-pound division, it might be even more difficult to fix a match with Cruz. Well, it's quite complimentary that even Pitbull Cruz is no longer interested in a fight against Ryan Garcia following his doping claims. The popular Cruz battered Rolando Raleigh Romero for an 8th-round technical knockout last month to wrest control of the belt, while Valenzuela recorded a highlight reel 6th-round knockout over Chris Colbert in a December rematch.
Ningún problema de cerrar un excelente año y pues qué mejor que sea con una gran pelea con Ryan Garcia.
Yes.
There have been rumblings that Cruz could face Gervonta "Tank" Davis later this year in a rematch of their exciting 2021 match, which saw Davis win a close decision if he prevails against Valenzuela. The poker-faced Cruz is open to that fight and others. "I'm ready to fight anyone," Cruz said. "I'll listen to my team and we'll make the best decision." But it must be noted that fighting anyone to Isaac Cruz doesn't include Ryan Garcia. And while people like Isaac Cruz, the Haneys, and countless other professionals have stood against Ryan Garcia, it's quite shocking that he's been supported by Gervonta "Tank" Davis. Surprisingly, Gervonta Davis has stood behind Ryan Garcia all through these allegations.
Conor McGregor said about me, bro. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Conor's tripping, bro. I don't know what's going on with everybody. I'm gonna fight Conor McGregor now. I'm just gonna have to beat him up for talking the the way he's talking.
And while many have linked his support to his bitter hatred for Devin Haney and Bill Haney, he claimed in a recent interview after his face-off with his June 15th opponent Frank Martin that Ryan Garcia isn't as troublesome as many think, and he doesn't like confrontations. However, Garcia's most troubling form in all of these is Conor McGregor, who despite his coming return to the ring for the first time in years, has been engaging in some back and forth with Ryan Garcia. And that's all for now. What are your thoughts on Pitbull Cruz's decision not to fight Ryan Garcia? Is he right? Let's know your thoughts in the comment section. For the very best updates on news, moments, events, and actions in the world of boxing, stay connected with us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications to get alerted when we drop quality contents like this. Until next time, peace out.